I am in a state of epic bliss. That said, I do have to drive like a normal 45 minutes, but could be longer because of the snow, to my parents' house to hang out tonight. We are going to take my sister dog for a walk, go out to dinner, and then just chill. And then tomorrow is our family Christmas party. Okay, traffic like this is not normal for where I am going, basically. But I am wondering if there's an accident or something there. But look how pretty it is. Oh my gosh, I love this snow so much. Like, I just want to be outside playing in the snow. It's so pretty. Okay, so while I'm not moving, or hardly moving, let me tell you about a book that I read recently. So like I said, I'm trying to get my NetGalley under control, and one of the things that I know about myself is that I am really good at reading nonfiction and reading it quickly and getting a lot out of it. And so I just figured, like, one easy way for me to kind of build momentum with my nonfiction, or with my NetGalley in general, is to look at what's coming up, and then from that pick out all the nonfiction and do those first. So the first book that I picked was called Ace Voices, and I'm pretty sure it was by Eris Young. If I'm incorrect, I will put the correct person below. The person, I think, is trans who wrote it, and it was just a book talking about how people that are on the ACE spectrum have a lot of different experiences, and it kind of went through some of the experience that people had. There was a lot of insight from different people that identify as ACE. I hope I said ACE and not trans before, but anyway, a lot of different voices by people who identify as ACE, and so you really got like the whole view of all the different ways that people could fit into that, like demisexual, which is just not having feelings for anyone outside of like getting to know them first, and then you develop feelings. That is on that spectrum. And so yeah, so that part was good. There was some really interesting information too, like little random tidbits of information. Like, for example, I think, and I'm just in a traffic jam, so I don't really have my book in front of me, but I'm pretty sure that it said that, like, basically before the 1700s, like, in a relationship, it was important. Sometimes my students watch these, so I'm talking in code. It was really important for both the man and the woman to have an enjoyable experience, because that would make it more likely for the woman to get pregnant. And so it was just like a really equal partnership, I guess. And then later on after that is switched, where the importance was mainly on the man's pleasure, and that has kind of continued. I think we're seeing a comeback in making sure that it's more equal again, but I think that was something that was really interesting to me, just because I thought that was something new that we were seeking. Speaking more about how both parties need to have fun, and that's not true. That is not a new concept. It's just like going around again. But overall, I would say I didn't love the book, and I don't know quite how to say why I didn't like it. I felt it was organized maybe in a way that didn't make sense to me. Part of that could be just reading it in digital format. Like, perhaps if I had the physical book in front of me, it would make more sense the way it was organized. But I just wasn't sure what direction it was headed, and so it seemed jumbled to me. The other thing is that I think that the more we talk about LGBTQIA sort of stuff, the more people might find stuff that resonates with them, when before they just thought they were straight. And so I think that it's important that books like this are written for, you know, a whole bunch of ages, because as our vocabulary increases, so does our thinking. And we have words for things we didn't have words for before. And I just felt that this book seemed young, and I'm not sure why it seemed young. If it was that maybe some of the voices were younger people, and so that's what made it seem young. But I just felt like I wasn't the intended audience as a 36-year-old. And yeah, at the same time, I think books about people on the ACE spectrum and just a better understanding of asexuality are super, super important. So I felt like it's something I want, but then it didn't seem like I was the intended audience. So I don't think I would buy it. I don't think I would recommend it. It was fine-ish, but I'm excited to see what else is on my NetGalley list.
That is one nice salad.
They gave you a different plate than we had with the burrito.
Hey, Mom.
Around 5 to 15 miles per hour, they will cause at least a little.
Much better. Emmy, look how cute you are.